Are you embodying the fullest expression of your life? To live fully, what does this entail for you? In the ceaseless rush of our modern existence, one can easily be carried along by the torrent of activity, seldom stopping to reflect on the true sources of joy and fulfillment. If you find yourself wondering if you are genuinely maximizing your earthly tenure, recognize that such introspection is not solitary, and it marks precisely where you must begin a significant metamorphosis in your life. Imagine each day begins with clarity and purpose, and you traverse the fluctuations of life with a tranquil and resilient spirit. This vision is not mere aspiration, but a tangible reality for those who adopt Stoic principles. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, offers more than mere endurance in the face of adversity. It teaches the art of finding joy in simplicity, focusing on what is within our control, and nurturing a peace that remains steadfast, undisturbed by the external world. As you walk this path toward a more satisfying life, you will often find yourself reflecting on the virtue of honesty. The actions of others, even those that seem to place you in impossible dilemmas, do not define your character. If you are urged to speak your mind, only to face criticism, remember that your true value and the merit of your deeds are not contingent upon others' reactions. They are measured instead by your dedication to truth in your words and actions. The Stoic path teaches us to perceive the double bind as merely an external challenge. It is not a reflection of our worth or capabilities. When faced with such trials, rather than succumbing to frustration, one should navigate through the confusion of inconsistent behaviors with calmness and clarity. Stoicism places great emphasis on clear communication and the establishment of boundaries. Inconsistencies in others may signal our own need to clarify our desires and expectations. This philosophy urges us to embody courage and justice, key Stoic virtues. It encourages us to address challenges directly and bravely, while also advocating for fairness, treating others with compassion and respect. Now, envision your emotions imprisoned, inaccessible no matter your efforts, akin to vital information being deliberately concealed from you. This induced frustration mirrors that experience, strategically orchestrated to distort your perception and deprive you of the full truth, thereby skewing your choices and perspectives based on partial knowledge. This tactic of withholding information manifests in various contexts. In personal relationships, where feelings or intentions are obscured, in professional settings, where complete details of a project or decision remain undisclosed, and in broader societal or political arenas, where information is often suppressed to manipulate actions against our own best interests. This tactic is particularly insidious as it leverages one of our noblest instincts, the desire to assist others. Declining to help can feel like abandoning someone at a critical moment, even if intuition suggests their plight may not be as straightforward as presented. Stoicism teaches the importance of wisdom and the need to see things as they truly are. It encourages us to critically evaluate the narratives presented to us, to unearth the truth behind potential manipulations or controls, and to distance ourselves from those who wield such influence. Epictetus emphasized the importance of self-governance. He advised that if a relationship proves more detrimental than beneficial, one should seek partnerships that honor our autonomy. In relationships where mutual respect is lacking, it is crucial to discuss the Stoic virtues of self-control and dignity. These values are absent in relationships that dominate our existence and detract from our inner strength. By prioritizing relationships that respect our independence, we align closer to our fullest potential and uphold the Stoic ideals. We often find ourselves ensnared in a cycle of reflexive responses to external events, reactions like anger, jealousy, and spite, natural human emotions, yet barriers to tranquility and self-mastery. Marcus Aurelius taught that the challenge lies in recognizing these negative emotions and understanding that while we cannot alter external happenings, we have complete control over our reactions. This mastery over our responses is vital for enhancing communication within relationships. The philosophy advocates for striving towards mutual understanding, engaging in calm discussions, and avoiding unnecessary conflicts, thereby fostering an environment of mutual respect. Essential to this process are active listening, articulate and courteous speech, and an openness to engage with and genuinely comprehend another's perspective. These practices are not just strategies for peaceful interaction, but are fundamental to living a life aligned with Stoic principles. This approach involves openly discussing problems, sharing thoughts and desires, and collaboratively seeking effective solutions. When communication frequently collapses, the health of the relationship is jeopardized. Being in a dynamic where you consistently give without receiving can diminish your sense of worth. Achieving balance in a relationship is not only just but beneficial for your well-being. Actively seeking reciprocity is crucial for maintaining healthy and fulfilling relationships. Balanced relationships foster mutual growth, acceptance, and joy. Such relationships are worth striving for as they contribute positively to our lives. Life, as taught by Stoicism, comprises the journey itself, the daily efforts, incremental progress, setbacks, and successes. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, find joy now in the running itself. This encourages presence, appreciation of the struggles and growth periods, and recognition of the inherent beauty in the process. Setting goals and striving for improvement are vital, but integrating happiness and gratitude into daily life enhances our overall experience and fulfillment. How then do we apply this Stoic wisdom to our daily lives? While we may not possess all the answers, our approach to handling emotions is crucial. Do we isolate ourselves? Or do we open up, seek honesty, and request support? Stoicism encourages us to lean on our community, drawing on the collective wisdom and experiences of those around us. The act of seeking help is transformative, not merely for the assistance received, but also for the opportunity it provides to give support in return. There are dual benefits here. Allowing others to aid us fosters a shared space for growth and support, enhancing the resilience of the entire community. This process not only helps in navigating difficult situations and strengthening relationships, but also builds a sanctuary for inner peace and self-discovery. Engaging in this dynamic exchange fortifies us, preparing us to handle adversities more effectively. When engaging with someone, grant them your undivided attention and strive to comprehend their perspective without judgment. This approach fosters understanding and connection. Encourage open dialogue by asking open-ended questions, which can make others feel more at ease sharing their thoughts and emotions. Additionally, cultivating empathy can be achieved through acts of volunteerism or kindness. Assisting those in challenging circumstances not only aids them, but also enriches your own spiritual and emotional resilience. This lesson emphasizes the importance of living in the present. Dwelling excessively on the past or future can detract from the richness of the current moment. By focusing on our immediate surroundings and experiences, we can fully appreciate life's richness, finding profound peace and happiness. Marcus Aurelius eloquently highlighted this wisdom, reminding us that true strength and peace are derived from embracing and cherishing each moment as it unfolds. Focusing on the present offers numerous benefits, particularly in how we manage our emotions. In Stoicism, being present involves mastering our feelings rather than being overpowered by them. Consider the Stoic concept of apatheia, which is often misunderstood as emotional numbness, but actually refers to achieving tranquility through the regulation of our emotions. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of controlling our emotional impulses. He taught that we are the masters of our emotions. We are not at their mercy. This control is a core tenet of Stoic resilience and empowerment. Incorporated into this practice is the Stoic method of premeditatio malorum, or negative visualization. This involves contemplating potential negative outcomes to temper our desires and expectations. Such foresight is not pessimistic, but a preparation that strengthens emotional fortitude and helps prioritize our needs effectively. This reflective practice is vital in discerning when to distance oneself from less wise influences, aligning with those who embody true Stoic wisdom. This Stoic mindset is not about selfishness. Rather, it is focused on discerning and prioritizing what is essential for our mental and spiritual well-being. Stoicism advocates for self-reliance and inner resilience, teaching us to distinguish between what is within our control and what is not. Epicurus, although not a Stoic but often associated with similar themes, also emphasize the importance of understanding our sphere of influence. Communicating our fears and concerns with others is vital. It's not a burden, but a method of sharing and alleviating emotional weight. Whether these conversations happen face-to-face, over the phone, or through messages, they are equally significant. By opening up to trusted friends, we not only lighten our own load, but also gain fresh perspectives and solutions. A true friend offers insight and support, helping navigate life's challenges with empathy and wisdom, reflecting the communal aspect of Stoic teachings. Stoicism offers enduring wisdom on managing our emotions, particularly during challenging times. The core of this philosophy is the idea that contentment found in minimalism and a simpler life enriches our appreciation for life's small joys and beauties. It fosters deeper connections with others and provides a peace and happiness that material gain and external events cannot match. As you navigate your daily life, reflect on these questions. Am I complicating things unnecessarily? Am I pursuing desires that do not truly bring me joy? Stoicism teaches that simplicity and contentment are fundamental to a fulfilling life. By embracing these principles, we can live more harmoniously and mindfully, focusing on what genuinely matters. Embracing this step acknowledges our ability to choose what influences our peace and well-being. Detachment is not solely about physical distance, but also entails creating emotional and mental space. It's about making choices that promote our health and personal growth. Reflecting on the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, consider his allegories of the glass of water and the tree that sheds its leaves. These metaphors teach us to navigate the complexities of relationships and interactions, seeing distance not as a loss, but as a courageous act to maintain mental clarity. Recall that stepping back is a strategic move to preserve balance in our lives. This approach can enhance our experiences on digital platforms, ensuring that our online behaviors align with our aspirations for a tranquil and fulfilling life. By setting boundaries and choosing detachment wisely, we foster an environment conducive to our overall well-being. The Stoic practice of careful contemplation before distancing oneself from those less wise is a critical part of their philosophical journey. Stoics are celebrated for their ability to project outcomes into the future, which aids in making informed, prudent decisions. This foresight is not about indifference. Rather, it's about cultivating peace and resilience amidst life's challenges. Stoicism teaches us to live in the present without being burdened by future uncertainties or past regrets. Seneca's wisdom, true happiness is to enjoy the present without worrying about the future, remains profoundly relevant today. This ancient guidance not only aids in detaching wisely, but also in living a more joyful and fulfilling life. By embracing this philosophy, we learn to focus on the present, which helps manage stress and enhances overall well-being. It's essential to stay attuned to our emotions and recognize life's challenges. Consider your garden, where a sickly tree leaf begins to wither. An overly optimistic person might direct your attention away from this issue, focusing instead on the blooming flowers, thus distracting you from the reality of your garden's condition. This kind of avoidance does not solve problems, but masks them. To properly care for your garden, and metaphorically your life, you need the ability to discern genuine help from harmful optimism. Some individuals, driven by their own desires, may employ deceit or manipulation without regard for the consequences on others. For instance, you might encounter a friend who repeatedly insists on having you pay for dinners under the guise of needing help. Initially, this may feel like a simple favor, but upon reflection, it can reveal itself as manipulative. Recognizing such behaviors is crucial. It allows you to establish boundaries and make informed decisions about whom to trust and how to interact, ensuring that your generosity and efforts are genuinely supportive and not exploited. Stoicism teaches us the importance of maintaining composure and not being overwhelmed by negative emotions or adopting a victim mentality. Remember, the real power lies in our ability to control our emotions and thoughts. This internal control is the source of our strength. You possess more resilience than you might initially believe. Trust in your capabilities. This confidence in your own skills and mental fortitude will not only help you navigate through challenges, but will also foster greater independence and personal growth. Embrace this strength to thrive in all aspects of your life, reinforcing the Stoic belief that we are not merely subject to our circumstances, but can shape our responses to them in empowering ways.